One owner, Bighorn 3570 RS here at Heartland RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Originally sold at Heartland RV of Coldwater, Michigan. So we know the history of this thing. Since there's no Carfax in the RV business, it's kind of nice to know the history of these things. That's why I put these videos together. You know, very high level product, and I'd like to think sold from a high level dealership, but I might be biased. Anyway, previous owners, as far as I can tell, took great care of this thing. I think they just weren't using it enough to justify its existence and just decided, you know what, I don't know that we need this big beautiful beast anymore. Very huge, you know, it's a full drop frame. We got a 12-inch frame down to a 10-inch drop, and that gives you the huge pass-through storage here. Now, I like what they did here, and they made your outside entertainment system separate from the in-house entertainment, so you have separate controls out here. You don't have to jump in and out. Eureka, central vac system, and no felt base in the pass-through. It's a nice rubberized diamond plate, so the cargo tends to grab and not shift. They even gave you some nice little D-rings to tie those down on. These are the same D-rings they put in toy haulers. They're like 2,500 pound rated. You're never going to overload them. Just not possible. I also love how everything's fully finished in this. These are made for full-time living. Bighorns are designed for that sort of purpose and use. This was made a little bit before the automatic leveling was just really common. So we have hydraulic front leveling jacks with power rear stabilizers. Everything's still push button easy. It just doesn't have the one-touch auto leveling feature, but frankly, sometimes those things are a little more headache than they're worth. This is a full high gloss exterior. Man, is it shiny. They kept this thing out of the sun. That is a fact. All the seals look good, no leaks, no defects. They just weren't using it. That's the only reason it's here. This is the RS in the model number stands for rear sofa. And Heartland is one of the reasons so many of these brands nowadays have such dominant rear sofa presences. Heartland really is the reason that everybody else followed suit and made that happen. There was a period for a year or two in Canada. Bighorn was the #1 selling fifth wheel and #2 in North America for a little bit. Other brands have kind of flushed in and out, and it's hard to maintain a #1 status. But you know, when this was built, it was in that heyday period. You saw that little 1-inch receiver rack on the back there for bike racks and stuff. Got them parked a little close together, so I can't get you super awesome visual angles here, but I think you get the idea. All the windows are tinted for privacy and to keep the RV cooler. All the windows open for ventilation. Everything that matters is here. Quad step too. Way before quad steps were common, when everyone else was building triples, they were doing quads. And once again, Heartland was always very good for being very fresh and aggressive that way. The interior might actually be a little cleaner than the exterior. It is in fantastic condition here. Now, your cabinetry is really top shelf here. For instance, we got, you know, hidden hinges, hardwood doors, but also hardwood styles. This is not a sticker wrap. This is real all wood, all screwed together. You know, very sharp construction put into this. Dual opposing super slides give this thing just a monster living room, and they use extra tall walk-in height slide outs. So it just has an enormous feel in here. Bighorn is actually one of the two founding members of the Heartland lineup. Heartland started with Bighorn and Landmark, and they've continued on since there. So this is really one of the coaches that built Heartland RV. All solid surface counters to complement that nice hardwood cabinetry. By the way, this thing comes in about 12,300 pounds, so plan your vehicle accordingly. You know, the big depth on the super slide over here is nice. Now, where they made themselves different is by going with that rear sofa. A couple things happen. First of all, your primary seating space, your wall-hugging theater recliners, which it just looks like they were just never even sat in. Oh, these are plush. I don't want to get up now. This is a mistake sitting down. Anyway, they're on Boardwalk and Park Place. They're straight across from the entertainment center. You have the best seat in the house. But if you look really closely, something they did that was really intelligent is this is a big, fancy, swing-arm, heavy-duty TV bracket. Now, TVs are included with this coach. We simply have them in storage because we didn't want them wandering down US 12, basically, the highway that we're positioned on. So this TV can come out and swing out and face the rear sofa. So if you like to kind of sit here and lounge and get a good look at it, you can have people on the sofa and the theater seating, and everybody gets a good look at that screen there. Or you can turn it to face the dinette over here as well. More on that in a minute. Couple of cool things. We've got the electric space heating fireplace down here, so you don't have to burn up propane to enjoy some extra heat in your RV. And if you are doing some mobile office work, you've got your own little mobile office desk space. And it actually, wow, I mean, like I said, they really didn't use this thing. You can see that. But the point is that it's here, you know, a quick little dust rag and you're in business. Solid surface even all the way back here, so nice. And that's an actual raised panel backsplash. That's pretty cool. We'll come back to the kitchen in a minute. This is 3 sections of this 4-cushion couch are a hide-a-bed, so you actually do have an extra big sleeping space there. And I like that they complemented that with side stands and power outlets, so that you have a little phone charging station, or if you have a guest and they have a CPAP machine, a breathing machine, they can have that plugged in overnight. Big windows, again, they all open for ventilation. They're tinted, plus they have day and night shades. You have 2-section shades, and I love the radius wraparound work they did here, or I guess angled, not radius, but you get the idea. Wraparound cabinetry up here. The residential ceiling light and fan keeps some air moving, so you can keep it pretty darn comfy in here. Now, again, walk-in height slide out means that tall guys like me, I can stand up in the dinette and never worry about hitting my head. And hopefully you never have to worry about losing your hair, like me. Full storage all the way above the top of the slide, because the extra height allowed them to have big windows and storage. And is better than or, see? I'm not joking. That thing was comfy. I better not sit down there again. I'm not going to want to get up, and I got work to do today. So this is a true couples coach. But sometimes you have guests. But most of the time, you just need 2 seats at the table. So they purpose-built it this way. This is one of the first RVs, towable RVs, to have a purpose-built couples dinette. It does have an extension leaf. It hides in the middle. You can kind of see that seam right there. So it comes with a pair of decor-matching folding chairs that are literally still wrapped up. They never even broke the shrink wrap on these. They never had guests in here. Like I said, just looks like they never used it. They even took the time to bungee cord the legs together so they wouldn't bounce around in transit. This has been very well maintained. And it just was never very used, I guess. You know, the ceiling light fixture here looks like something out of a diesel pusher motorhome, which is really sharp. I love this, just all the storage in the kitchen over here. This kitchen has monster storage. You've got nothing but drawer space down here. Even under the oven has a drawer where most manufacturers won't give you one. We've got 4 big drawers right there. And I love the purpose-built silverware drawer on top. You know, forks, spoons, knives, utensils, all that stuff. Now, right across from that, you have 4 more drawers in just the island. Plus, all the big storage space here, like for your wastebaskets and stuff. There are power outlets on the island. They recessed the stainless sink so that you have maximum counter space here. Now, we also have a dedicated giant pantry with more utility drawer space and a coat closet right when you walk in the door. It's got everything. But when you close it up, it's so smooth and seamless and good looking, you just never, ever have to worry about it. You know, it doesn't look like you've got a ton of storage hanging out and around. Also, this is one of the first years and generations of fifth wheels where the big 4-door 12 cubic foot gas electric refrigerator freezer became available. So maximum cold storage capacity for this model year. Big ceiling max air fan here too. So whether you want airflow or you want to exhaust heat when you're cooking, you got that. You got it. Easy triple step instead of a double. Little central vac down there. And I love that they built in a handle for folks that need a little help getting up and down the stairs. Speaking of which, something they did that was correct, in my view, is they made the door open the correct direction instead of opening to you, which requires you to back down the stairs and then back up the stairs once the door is open. You can just keep going in one flow. You can also see that you can get to the bedroom, or pardon me, the bathroom from either the hallway or the master bedroom. So if you do have someone on that hide-a-bed, every guest has privacy. Now, they laid the bathroom out in this a little different, and it is awesome. So we have dedicated, really good floor-to-ceiling linen space over here. It continues down below. And then a, 40-inch, roughly, seamless reinforced shower. You can literally, and I mean literally, jump up and down in that shower pan. It's self-reinforced. It's reinforced molded from the shower manufacturer itself. It's great. And a seating area means you have a place to sit down to, you know, if you need to sit to bathe or shave legs or something like that, you're all set. You know, the other thing with seamless is there's nowhere that water can penetrate and cause problems in here. Now, just like the kitchen, in the bathroom, they continue the trend of the solid surface countertops, a nicer fixture here. And they even give you a solid surface sink cover in the bathroom, and that is heavy. That is not a joke. And that's a big, deep stone cast sink. Let me set this down. Get my finger out of there. To give you an idea, you can actually really get your hands in here. There we go. Good storage here in the bathroom too. You've got more drawer space in there. Extra little, you get to see this sweaty mess. It gets hot in these trailers, guys. Anyway, moving on. You don't want to look at me. Why am I doing this? So a true king bed, 70 by 80, true king bed. You do have, I love this little side stand over here for your little phone chargers or whatever you need. And this is a full walk-in height bedroom. You're not going to have headroom problems in here. This is a 50 amp service coach with dual centralized AC. You're going to get very good cooling in here. So this is a stackable washer dryer ready, or it's just a giant closet. 99.9% of people, this is just going to be a closet, because those washer dryer things, not only are they stupid, but they're also dumb. I understand that there's a need for them for a limited number of people, but they don't work extremely well, and they're very expensive and not fun to install, and they cost a ton on winterization. So if you live in it, and you're not going to use a public laundry service, I get it. You need a washer and dryer. Otherwise, don't do that. That's not good. Full hanging storage over here, and it's segregated actually. If you look, it's got a his and hers setup in here. Even this is kind of neat. Let me open this up. This is something I always liked at Bighorn. They have this extra little drawer section over here, and this is actually a nice little hidden programmable safe. Just very, very classy. I really like that. Spinning around, just like there is a TV included in the living room, there is one here for the bedroom, and the remotes are included. We simply have them in storage because, again, we like to leave our RVs open, but we like everything to be there where it belongs when we put it away. Great dresser space, and again, you know, all hardwood. Nothing is press board and particle board here, little phone chargers and whatnot. If you're looking for a big high-level fifth wheel, but you don't want a big high-level price tag, we got one here. You know, this is basically new fifth wheel without that big first-year depreciation worry, guys. Give us a call. We do financing. If you want this on a permanent site, or you just don't drive to come get her, you don't have a tow vehicle, we do delivery. We do hitching, pieces, parts, financing, everything, trades, obviously. So give us a call, learn more. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.